Hey, what's up guys? Calum or Calum's Fish Tanks, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking all about filtration, so let's get started. So a general rule of thumb when it comes to Planet Aquariums is to go for a filter that pumps at least 10 times the volume of your tank. So for example, if you have a 10-gallon tank, it is recommended to go with a filter that pumps at least 100 gallons per hour. Now this is just a general rule. Now, I personally have found so much more success in my planted tanks when I have upped the flow a lot more. I find it just makes a healthier planted aquarium. It helps your plants grow so much, and it really kills a lot of the algae because your plants are going to grow better, therefore inhibiting the amount of algae that your tank will grow. So some tanks will not be successful because of their low flow, and that was the case for my 40 breeder. That tank had super low flow. I think it was around 112 gallons per hour on a 40-gallon tank, so that's not nearly enough to follow the 10 times rule. So what was happening in that tank was I thought everything was right. I thought I had everything dialed in, but then what I figured out was the problem was my flow. When I upped the flow to around 400 gallons per hour for where it should be, all the blackbeard algae started to slowly die off in my planted aquarium. So now let's talk about the two most frequently seen filters on planted aquariums, which are the hang on the back filter, or HOB for short, as well as canister filters. So of the two, canister filters are definitely the best, but they are much more pricey. So if you're gonna go for a more budget-friendly tank, I would recommend an HOB filter or a hang on the back, because they're still gonna do a similarly good job. They're just not gonna be as top of the line as, say, a canister filter. Of the hang-on backs I have used in my experience, the AquaClear, which is what I'm holding right here, is what I feel is the best of all hang-on back filters, and that's because you have a relatively large space in the back for media, which is one of the problems you'll have if you go with other brands, is a small area for media. That's why canisters are the better option, because of their large area for media, as well as the customization of this filter. There are so many different kinds of products you can buy for this filter to stick in the back, different kinds of medias, filter sponges, and other stuff like that. So that's why I feel the AquaClear is the best hang-on back filter on the market. I'm going to leave a link to this guy down below, which is the AquaClear 20. So now let's talk a little bit about canister filters, which are definitely the better of the two. One of the main reasons is for the amount of media they can hold. So the one I have hooked up on this tank is the Eheim Classic 250, and this can hold about 3 liters of media, which is a lot compared to this little AquaClear, which can maybe hold, I don't know, barely anything compared to a canister filter. So with all that extra media, you're going to be able to have a higher bioload in your tank. That means you can have more fish and you can fertilize heavier, so you have better plant growth. Another pro of the canister filter when you're comparing it to an HOB is the customizability of where the flow comes out. So with a HOB, it's going to go in and overflow over here and just pour in. But with a canister filter, there's different kind of piping you can get, or just the normal piping that comes with it, and that's going to give you a more jet stream flow, and you can target it a lot better in the tank, as well as it's a lot sleeker in the aquarium, and it's less noticeable compared to a hanging on the back of the tank, and you can see it. It's just the canister filter is more out of the way than a hang-on back, so it makes it easier to clean your glass as well, which is very helpful with a planted tank. Now guys, I'm going to put a poll up in the top corner for the people who have planted tanks, asking which do you prefer, canister filters, hang on back, or other. And now make sure to answer it and leave your reasoning down in the comments below for newbies joining the hobby, so they can get your opinion as well. Anyways guys, that does it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you want more planted tank content. But anyways guys, this was Calum's Fish Tanks. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.